Girls, how you doing? Let's know that the picker content today is going to be what are they doing? Okay, so maybe he's doing nothing and we need to figure it out. Want an introduction, eh? So he's ready. Yes, Snow White is delighted. The gardener in me is delighted. Everything is fine. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. We need to do the forecast. We know that. Okay, so part number 1, what are they doing? 3 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, the Magician. Wow. What they're doing, they're feeling left in the cold. They're feeling like they have the knowing, you know, they have the knowing that you exist, but they're trying to focus for a while, you know, something else, maybe on their career, maybe on someone else, whatever, I don't know. But the thing is, they were not focusing on you, trying to avoid you. You were right there, but they didn't want to look at you for whatever reason, right? Trying to avoid. However, they want a reunion. Maybe they try also to distract themselves, going out for a while, and then realize, well, that is not it, isn't it? Absolutely, because when you go somewhere else and you wish someone were there with you, well, you know, you can go to the most beautiful place in the world, you're going to miss that person, right? So that doesn't work. So what they're trying to do now is to manifest you again. But they did maintain or trying to maintain an illusion that I'm fine, I don't need to be with this person. Okay, that's all cool, but that didn't work. Okay, so but nice try, nice work. Okay, so let's go. Frustration, you think so? Oh yeah, big time, let's go. Yeah, so they want to communicate because now they come to the conclusion, this is not working, I need to talk to you. Absolutely. And they need to also express themselves. It's not just to talk about the weather like some people do, right? It's about expressing themselves, say something that is actually important. Weather is important, but they want also to be consistent. They're not just going to contact you and just say, well, hi, how you doing, and then contact you 6 months later. No, it's going to have to be a bit more congruent than this. Fair enough. So what they're doing, they're preparing themselves to recontact you and to express themselves a little bit more. And I want more, I don't know what. Yeah, you know, they want to meet up with you actually. So that's great because that will be, you know, more meaningful than just have a little text here and there, right? So it's a need to share, or also at the level of the cups, which is about feelings, okay? Because you might think, yeah, well, you know, 8 of Wands, maybe sometimes it's a bit of a boom. Yes, indeed. But not going to pretend, but it's also about loves, okay? So it's not just about, you know, because you're hot, I want a piece of you, right? It's communication because I have something to say and it's very personal. I had time to miss you, I had time to even try to forget you, but now I know I can't do that at all. So here we have it. Okay, so let's have a major arcana because I think it's quite straightforward here. So what they're doing, let's have a look. What do you have? Temperance. Yeah, they're trying to find a balance within themselves, but also a balance with you. They want to communicate in a way that you can both understand each other. You're also guided, you're meant to be together, you protected as well. This connection is not just to look cute, you know, it's because it's meant to happen. It's fated. So that's absolutely gorgeous. So that goes in the same direction. Okay, so part number 2, what they're doing. 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Queen of Cups. Yeah, well, they're fluffing around. They're very different energy here. They're really going from one obstacle to the next. They're really battling. They're battling what they're feeling. They're battling against other people. They go from one argument to the next. Everything is a mission. It was just difficult, you know. And they're like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. I want to go home. Something like that, right? Okay, this is not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. Okay. Anyhow, they're very tormented because they're tempted to move towards you, but is it just because they have a bit of other room for you? They're tormented. They can't make sense of, you know, what's going on. I was doing so well. Right. They can't make sense of what they want, really. And in the meantime, they understand as well that you're covering your heart, you're detaching yourself, you know, you're not so involved anymore. You don't want to be part of that mess. You want to go from fight to fight. I'm not entertaining this. I refuse to open myself up for that kind of mess, okay? So they also feel maybe there is a certain distance because maybe, you know what, you go hurt and there's so much you can take, you know what I mean? Eventually you just like taking a distance. That is a new one, I know. So they're very slow to make any offer because it's battling the element, they're battling against themselves, they're battling about everything and anybody around them as well. So, damn, you know what I mean? because they're running away from the emotion. When you're not in flow, when you're battling the element, you're hiding from something or somebody or from yourself, simple as that. So you're not in flow, you're not congruent with yourself. So what happened? The universe slapped your face. Bing, bam, boom, all the time. Yeah, because someone is trying to keep you at bay. Someone is not accepting the fact that they have butterfly for you. They're covering their heart because they choose to cover their heart because they don't want to open at the level of, the emotion. But as a result, you're covering your heart, but in a different way. Do you see what I mean? You say, yeah, I was open to love with you, but you hurt me, so now I'm protecting myself. This person is actually feeling a lot of emotion, but really cutting with their sword. They can be hot, cold, they can keep you at bay, they can be quite harsh. Not the same story, but they're both protecting the heart in some ways. There is an idea of new beginning with determination and passion. But is it going to be just about the va-va-voom? I ain't going to work like that, because if they carry on like this, you're going to push them away and more further than you. It's just not going to work. So, they have to come clean. They have to drop the facade. They have to drop, that maybe desire and be more real and realistic as well, because you're not opening up yourself anymore. It's like now after the 10 of Wands, what you have the Ace of Wands. I know what I want and I put myself first. Yeah, they have to heal the reason why, the very root of the problem, the reason why they're protective of the heart. Why do they feel the need to be so cutting? Why do they feel the need to sometimes be hot, sometimes being cold? Why do they have that need to be so distant from you? And distant from their own emotion at the end of the day, right? Yeah, they're finishing a cycle because they have to do that work regardless they're coming back to you or not. But you are very much a catalyst. You are maybe one more reason why they want to actually do that work. They have to end a cycle that is not working. And also because they look up to you, they may be realizing that you've done that work yourself. And now you're not afraid to say I love you. You're not afraid to open your heart. Even though you may have done, have been through a lot of things yourself in life, but you're still opening up. So because they have that example with you, they might want to do the same. Yeah, because looking at you from a distance, wishing to be with you, but staying stuck in their own way is not working, eh? Yeah, there has to be a rebirth, absolutely. So the end of something, beginning of something else. So the way it was not working, to be fair, being really cutting and cold and hot and cold and all of that has to go, because now they have to open at the level of the heart. So very straightforward here. So let's have a major arcana for part number 2, what they're doing. Let's see, right? Oops, we have 2, right? What do we have? We have the Hermit, yeah? And we have the Moon, yeah. They need to go through that introspection. They need to do that work. If they don't do, and that's something we saw somewhere here, if they don't go within and rest for a while and be by themselves, cut themselves off from distraction and stop arguing with everyone and do that introspection, they will understand the reason why, the reason behind it, and they will have a chance therefore to heal it. If you don't know what you're fighting, how are you going to survive? How are you going to beat that problem? It's about resolution here. And there's a lot of energy at the moment talking about resolution. So let's go, let's do this, right? On this note, have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.